So once my people in the sum good night. What is it? What's the next line?
It's a boy man views for life.
Next line, Miles.
If you're new to the channel, no man.
Yeah, no. He's got it. He's got it.
Don't forget to comment.
No. You gotta say it better than that. You can't say it in the accent. If you're new to the
channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like. Spread the love, we trying.
Yes, sir.
I want you know videos, bro. That's why you don't know. What? Nigga, use pause on your line, bro. Cause you stopped me.
He did, yeah, no, yes. You did stop him when you said like he's wrong.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just be quiet. Yo, people don't understand you. Talk properly. I'm talking properly. You're not talking properly. Talk properly.
Oh man.
Wait, this is live, right?
Yeah, it's live. We on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm chilling with, probably the two smoothest guys I've met, Chilling with my cousin, Caleb and Miles. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, guys?
What's up? How y'all day been, man?
Yeah, it's been good. Just taking it one day at a time. Trying to find things to keep yourself occupied and try to be productive as much as you could.
That's cool. That's good to hear. And you, Caleb?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Just trying to get back into some sort of routine. I used to play a lot of football, soccer, on weekdays. So I'm just trying to get back at that. More than anything else, just been that really. Nothing much.
So with that being said, you're saying just trying to get back. So things are, you would say, back to normal now.
Some people it seems like it's back to normal because some people are just forgetting that we're still in COVID. But I mean, it's kind of strange because it feels like it's back to normal, but at the same time it isn't. So that's the kind of feeling it is right now. But nothing's gonna really be back to normal, in my opinion. But yeah.
Interesting. You take, Miles?
I mean, yeah, I agree with them, and I feel pretty much the same. It's like you see that everyone is trying to get back to normalcy, but at the same time, it can't fully just be business as usual. Especially with people from for now regional travel starting to come in. You don't know who you're interacting with or who they've been interacting with. So you still have to be cautious.
I'm hearing talks. I have friends up here saying they won't eat at a restaurant for the next 2-3 years. They just don't trust people anymore.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Well, go ahead. You were saying something.
Yeah, what I think is crazy is that, especially in America and stuff, all these people are, with restaurants and bars being open now, I'm sure there's a lot of people who wasn't even going to restaurants and bars so often in the past. And now as soon as they open now, it's like that's their favorite thing in the world, and they can't live without it. And and it's like, you could do it out for a little while, you could cook at home, you could take out food, it won't kill you. I mean, everybody likes to eat out once in a while, but at the same time, to have some discipline and just find other means to get food and so on.
The line I'd say is, people. The line I'd say is careless. That's how I feel. Or at least from my take. I'm not gonna call any names. Quick adjustment. There we go. I'm not gonna call any names, but you see in people. I watch people Snapchats and all that. People in the restaurant, chilling. People at big parties, beaches, these are all the things they told us to stay away from. You know,
Yeah.
those are all the things they told us to stay away from, and we don't care.
Yeah, and I think it's more they literally don't care. Like they know the consequences, but like they just like they're fed up. I guess their thinking is like, oh my gosh, we've been through months of this. Like, I don't really care anymore. I just want to enjoy my life. But
No, I hear them. It's hard. It's hard.
yeah, no, I'm not justifying their reason. I'm just trying to think from their point of view. So like, they're not understanding, or like they don't want to understand that you're jeopardizing your life as well as your older relative's life and someone else's life. So like, I don't know why people, they just not, or they don't want to understand, but that's how it is. Seems to be.
For me, I would say, at least from my experience, here's what I'm saying. It's hard to do it because there's times where you forget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'll play fall to it. You know, since this thing has started, I've played basketball. You know, I've known better. You know, I definitely could have handled it better. Not a lot of times, but you know.
Got a scrimmage, like wait,
Yeah.
neighborhood, like nothing, like.
People, we ask what people I know, and down the, on the street where the hoops are and stuff. But I could have been more cautious, But I would think, sometimes it's not that big of a deal. But once again, you don't know people,
Yeah, it's always. I think it's always. In some cases, I think it's always that one little like you think, oh, it's alright, man. I think those are really the cases where you get a case. Like I think those are the instances. So like, still gotta be mindful. Like even though like we used to go up in the past, well we go up there to sweat. So like even like when just before coming out of the lockdown, we would still wear a mask. But like coming out, I'll be honest. I think since we've been up there, I've been wearing a mask to go up there because like I think in everyone too, like everyone just they kind of lose their God. I think little fight everyone kind of slightly lose their God. And like it's just I don't know. But especially for us, in Grenada, it's like we have 23 confirmed cases, and everyone who's had it has recovered, and we don't really have any active cases update. So compared to y'all in Florida, especially because Florida has had a spike in cases, like to us, it's like, well, we could kind of relax a bit, because if like, we were like you guys, and we had a spike in cases, and and all that kind of thing, like we didn't even have the medical resources to deal with that kind of outbreak, so we probably would not have been able to go around as usual, and we'd be restricted and so on, because if there was a large number of population to get infected, like that would be disastrous, because we don't, as I said before, we don't have the resources and so on to really deal with that, So I think because, for now we don't have any active cases and everybody's recovered, nobody's no deaths or anything like that. People are a bit cautious, people, are a bit, they're a bit laid back with it, So it's like I think that's one of the main reasons why people, are kind of, well, down here at least, they're kind of a bit more carefree and in a sense than compared to the past when everybody was really following it to the T.
Yeah, it makes sense. We're not gonna belittle y'all or shame y'all or style the country or anything, but small country, which means you have to y'all have to take a bigger consideration because that spread would be violent. Yeah, I remember what New York had, I think, close to over 100,000 cases, and that's your country.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense. One thing, not, and also, this is probably a different take, but from my opinion, y'all talk about probably wearing your mask, or a lot of people say if you're gonna play sports, wear your mask on. We shouldn't be playing sports, but I would think maybe I'm wrong. I would think football is a little safer.
What do you mean in terms of contact spread?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't agree.
No, not at all.
Man, literally sliding, man, and head on. I think of the other sports, that's the more likely sport to get infected.
You serious?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't say that, but
I mean, if we're,
what other sport is more contact, rugby or something like that?
I mean, you're not grabbing up the guy and hugging. You're not grabbing up the guy. What you said, Mouse?
I was saying basketball is up there.
It has to be.
But not higher than football, man.
Caleb,
You're touching the ball, that's the only same thing you're touching.
Caleb, come on, man.
It's a what? Yeah, it's your foot.
Jumping for header, man.
Listen to what I'm saying, right, Caleb? Okay, in basketball, right? First of all, the clothing is a lot more skimpy than in football and so on. You have a lot less clothing, like for example, what Dennis is wearing. So it's more likely that your body fluids and so on will get in contact with each other. So sweat, if a person gets a cut by accident, that's a lot more likely to occur. And for that individual to infect the other person, yeah. So I mean, when somebody's driving in a paint and there's so much contact, people touching it, people holding a leg, your arm,
It's just like football if you're dribbling through a couple guys.
Here-
It's the same thing.
Here's where I
It's not always that. Sorry,
Here's where I disagree. In football, your intent is to bypass the person clean, without really touching the person or like really getting to getting any problems. You and the goal. Same thing like basketball. The difference is look where the ball is. That's one. Look where it is. It's on the ground. The most contact you guys will be making is with y'all feet. That's one. I know y'all have the whole shoulder thing. Y'all like to the brush up and you nudge off in the muscle and the tackle. I get that. But basketball, their intent is to drive their body into you, rub off. Some people put their body in the post and back themselves purposely on you and back down. Yeah, I'm saying so. Like some people's goal is to legit jam you purposely. I mean, you're driving, someone has to immediately start touching you. You know what I'm saying? Tell me there's not a way for y'all to play without using y'all hands. Yeah, y'all can just try to keep up with the guy, try to kick, slide, tackle. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to make it less contact-wise. Would you agree?
Yeah. I don't think so. They're changing the game. It's just I might as well not play. It's changing the game.
No, it's altering the game, but
you need to use your hands. How you shield off a man?
What I'm saying is you could
There's a safer way to play it.
You could just say, hey guys, to avoid this thing, you could just say, yo, let's not try to use our hands to shield off the ball, thing like that. Let's just try to keep it simple. Pass the ball out.
But man, not everyone the same body structure then. So like, Daniel James cannot just run with the ball and expect to run past a Harry Maguire. He needs to use his hands. So like, it wouldn't be fair to smaller players.
I don't understand that point because you're saying that, but somebody like Bergwijn, who's much quicker than Maguire, just ran past Maguire without Maguire even.
When Maguire covers that run, man, and he has to use his hands, Maguire covers that run and reads the run and he has to use his hands, bro, to get past.
The thing about football, though,
so Maguire's just gonna back off and leave him because he can't use his hands.
If they're trying to play it like that, then that would be probably what he does. But I'm saying, even if Maguire uses his hands, he's probably going to hold on to the person like for 2 to 3 seconds, and then the referee's going to call a foul because you can't.
No, I'm talking about Bergwijn using his hands. Because I'm talking about Bergwijn using his hands.
I'm saying he doesn't need to use his hands because he's quicker than Maguire. So
no, but that's why I said if there are cases where the defender reads that run or whatever, and he covers. So then if Bergwijn is running at full speed and Maguire covers that run, he has to stop, and then if he has to turn or something, he has to steal off Maguire. So like I'm saying, if you can't use your hands, then what you're saying is that Maguire automatically has to stop and can't engage him because he not play. And people might think, yes, it's football, but your hands are important. Like, I'm learning myself, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
you need to
obviously,
learn your hands.
obviously, I know that it's important, killer, but you can still alter the game to counteract that. You know, I know it's obviously it's innate in other footballers that when you're in a tight situation, you're gonna try to use your hands to give yourself an advantage. But there are ways where you can limit that, and even even in football, even when you're using your hands to shield off somebody, it's not more than 2 to 3 seconds most times. You just hold on the post for a few minutes and let go of the ball. In basketball, when you're using your hands, you're swiping at people. You're going up for blocks.
The hand is involved with the game in all aspects.
You always have to be using your hands. You're more likely to get your sweat on somebody. You're more likely to get to get accidental cut because your hands are literally good at people's face. There are people who literally just grab somebody and throw them on the ground sometimes on accident sometimes, or sometimes it's intentional,
Purposely,
Football,
yeah.
The use of hands is prohibited in the first case. So it's very unlikely in most cases that you
The use of hand with the ball, not use of hands. It can be so. You gotta be specific. The use of hands with the ball. You can use your hands in football.
Yeah.
You can take stories. You can't just say that.
Yeah, okay, but it gets on.
So yeah, so would you agree with the point I was saying with it being basketball or football being a little bit more safer?
Yeah, after hearing your points, I guess you guys make valid points.
Yeah. So I'm saying I'm pretty sure there's struggles as well. That's why they're telling you not to go sweat. People fall down on people. Like things happen. The goalkeeper has to touch the ball after everybody done. You know what I'm saying? I see that. Go ahead.
The good thing is that goalkeepers have gloves. They're not touching it with their bare hands most time. It'd be good they when they finish with their gloves, they don't touch anybody, won't give high fives or anything with their gloves. Just go straight to the dressing room, wash up their gloves. And that's that. So that's an advantage with the gloves. Like once they're careful with it and don't get in contact with anybody else with their gloves or so on, that could be prevented from any spread through that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I was saying. That's crazy how I was even trying to take it there, in general with the topic, but there you go. There's discussion right there. Just talking about the struggles and how it's been. Those are normal things you guys would do, right? That's normal. Go in and sweat, go in and play a little football, And in that, I'm being completely honest with you. When I'm locked in playing football, I'm not caring about, he touching me, that. I'm playing.
Of course. Of course.
But once again, there's a risk with that being too. Not even in the sport. The person generally just coming, you don't know what the man done been through,
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. So, yeah, definitely could have done it. I went to the beach, and that was probably a big no. That but it was early in the morning, very early, and we had our space. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one-on-one with the water and salt. But then there was this other time where we took another risk, and a lot of people were on the beach. Still have our space, but I guess the masses, just a lot of people in general. People, they have their superstitious things about this whole virus thing. If you look at the guy, you're catching it. If you're 2 feet, this whole 6 feet. But I didn't interact. I didn't have fun. I didn't talk with people. But I guess the biggest thing I could say about this is it's been a struggle trying to adjust to doing what's right for living by this virus and trying to stay safe, but also trying to live your life.
Yeah.
That's been the struggle.